Let's get to Ryan Day now. Let's get to Ryan Day. Ryan, immediately in the postgame, unleashes this rant on the narrative that I was just talking about. Unleashes this rant on the narrative, and specifically on Lou Holtz. I mean, I was like, wow. Again, 32,000 feet in the air. I'm watching this on TV on the airplane, and I'm like, is he going? Oh, yep, he absolutely is. It was awkward. I was like, ooh, I don't know. Is this the right way to go? And then I immediately think to myself, nope, you know what this is? This is exactly what he wanted for the people that want to receive it. Is this going to hit for everybody? No. If you're a Michigan fan, he looks thin-skinned. If you're, a crusty old pundit and you cover college football and want to be angry at everything, then you think that he's being silly and that he's being frivolous and, again, thin-skinned and whiny, right? And if you're not, then you're probably an Ohio State fan. If you're not, you're probably an Ohio State player or a staff member. And guess what? He was speaking to them. At that moment, he's speaking to them and for them, almost like like in this political world that we live in. It's like a rally for a candidate at that point. He's speaking to his base. He's talking about the narrative ends tonight. We had one bad half 2 years ago. What is this? You're a joker. Don't talk about my kids that way. And every Buckeye fan and every Buckeye player is immediately thinking to themselves, yes, that's my coach. And that's who he was doing this for. Was there anger? Yes. Did it feel spiteful? Yeah, like it did. And I get it. And if you want to take it that other direction, you know what? Be my guest. But I'm just telling you, it wasn't for you. It wasn't for you. Ryan was talking to his base. This guy has taken more heat than probably any coach in America. And he's one of the most successful coaches in America over the last 4 or 5 years, whether it was his assistant tenure or now his head coaching tenure and what he's done at Ohio State. And he takes massive heat. And the narrative builds and his family hears it. And it's like, he's never reacted to it. And this was kind of like, it was like Rage Monster from Dude Perfect. Like, here he came. I thought it was incredible. If you're an Ohio State fan, you think he has your back. If you're an Ohio State player, you think he has your back. That's who it was meant for. That's who it was meant for. And it looked like a man, not a coach, but a man who had been internalizing and shouldering that narrative for all of those people that he loves, whether it's his family or his players or his staff or those fans that he knows and loves. And he was shouldering it for them and internalizing it for them. And he just broke. And he's like, this is the game. This is the point that it ends. So if you didn't like it, it wasn't for you. And if you did, he was speaking to his base.